And we will continue very international, because right now we are coming to the ceremony of the Youth Citizen Entrepreneurship Competition. That was worldwide. Yes, and it's a global program to empower young entrepreneurs to create a more sustainable world. Unfortunately, we could not fly in all the winners. But yeah, I will wave into the camera because we have the live stream, and I hope that all participants and winners right now are looking at us. So give a big applause to all the people out there in the world and welcome them. Okay, and to give you a short introduction, what is the competition about, I will show you a small video. What's up?
All the great achievements of the world started as an idea. Every technological breakthrough, every monument we admire, every gadget we use started as a sketch. What we use to communicate with our friends, what our grandparents used to do the same. Everything we use in our lives started as an idea. Ideas to solve our problems, make our world a better, nicer, more practical place to live in. Great ideas emerge every day in all corners of our world. And we at Entrepreneurship Campus believe that every one of them deserves to have an equal chance to be realized, to become a part and improve our everyday lives. We would like to give your ideas that chance. You don't need any fancy paperwork, business plans, feasibility studies, or financial estimations. Only an idea.
Okay, and to give you some further information, so this competition was open to everybody, all entrepreneurs around the world, as long as they fulfilled two criteria. The first one is they need to address one of the 17 UN Sustainable Development Goals. And the second one is their solution should be implemented very easily without a high financial investment. So all people around the world have the chance to participate and to submit with their idea. But it's not only a competition. Next to it, there is an entrepreneurship campus that provides high-quality lessons on the site, and there is a platform where all participants could interact with each other to give feedback to develop their ideas further. And the number of comments at the platform already shows us there was a huge interaction rate. But you have some more numbers for us.
Yes,
Jens.
I mean the figures are pretty impressive and incredible. So we saw that there were 419 ideas published on the platform, which is twice or even more than twice as much as last year. And if you want to see all these projects, you just need to visit the site entrepreneurship-campus.org. And the first thing you will see there is a big map with many, many red dots. And all these red dots are one idea or one project. And it's really impressive. It's pretty touching to see all the stories behind the projects. Go through them and check them out, because if only half of these projects work out in the end, the world will be a much better place. So we had all these projects. 232 projects were published, which is also almost twice as much as last year. I looked through these projects. There was, for example, one by a lady from Kenya. Her name is Samina. She wants to build classrooms, mobile classrooms, to reduce illiteracy, which is pretty impressive. Or there was one lady from Indonesia, 25 years old, who developed an app which is called Trash GPS, so you can walk around your hometown and tag places and show where the trash is so other people can pick it up. So many, many small ideas which can make a big change in the end. The total number of ideas and projects which are now in the database are more than 2,000. We had this year 66,000 votes on all these projects by people like you, other people from all over the world, and roughly 60,000 comments under the projects. These comments show how much energy is in these projects, and it's pretty impressive. Just have a look at the site afterwards.
Yes, so that was already quite impressive. This competition is running since 2013, and it is supported by the UNESCO Global Action Program on Education for Sustainability Development, and in cooperation with the Goy Peace Foundation. And now I would like to ask Patrick Petit to join us, because he is a representative of the Goy Peace Foundation. So give him a big applause.
Thank you.
Hello, Patrick.
Good afternoon,
nice
everybody.
to have you here again.
Pleasure.
So please give us a quick insight. What is Goy Peace Foundation doing?
Yes, the Goy Peace Foundation is, first of all, an international foundation working globally, based in Tokyo, in Japan. And its particular field of activities is peace education, as well as education for sustainable development.
And why are you supporting this competition?
We
I mean, it's obvious.
We are supporting this competition because, first of all, it is addressed to young people from 15 to 39 years old. And we particularly believe that in each individual, in each one of us, is inherent universal source of wisdom. So everybody is able to tap into this inner source of wisdom, and from there to be innovative, creative, so everybody has the talent to be an entrepreneur.
Thanks very much
to
be here and to supporting the competition for such a long
Pleasure.
time, and hopefully you will continue the cooperation in the future.
Yes, thank you so
much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Patrick. So, before Dört and I have the pleasure to announce the winners of this year, we would like to ask Lisa Lang once more to give a laudatory speech. And, well, Lisa, the floor is yours once more, please.
Thank you very much. So, thank you very much for inviting me to give the laudatio and supporting and inspiring the next generation. When I started out, one of the things what were really important for me is when one of my MBA professors told me, did you actually know that entrepreneurs also are disruptors? And I was like, yeah, I'm a disruptor, but I would have never thought I'm an entrepreneur. Like, oh, there's a twist. Excellent. And also, especially looking at the great work and the applicants, very, very impressive what I've seen. That is disrupting, that is changing the world step by step. So from an age from 15 to 35, right? So that is the thing, is usually in that time you get told, just be quiet and listen what the old people are doing whatsoever. Now this is actually the time where you have to scream, where you have to do, where you have to change. So for everyone who participated, congratulations for screaming and working hard, because this is not only about for the people who win a prize here, because that actually doesn't matter that much. It's more about being a part of it. I've heard really good news and very nice stories that people in that competition actually helped each other and supported each other, and I think that's also something which is really, really important. Yes, there is a competition, but at the same time we also have to work together, because this is about changing the world. And I can promise you, for everybody who participated, those connections you made, those people you met, they will support you, and they will, there will be your contacts and your friends for a very, very long time. Look at the people who've been very, very successful. They started somewhere, and they didn't do it alone. So I was really impressed to see the program that in the next, just in 7 months, they were working really hard and working on big problems which especially in Germany or in Europe, we don't even, we have first world problems, but there's a complete different level when you look at the projects from Jordan, from Saudi Arabia, from Tanzania, from Kenya, from India, from Cameroon, and so on and so on. I'm also really happy that 5 of the 8 winners are actually girls, women. So that's really important. Ladies out there, don't be afraid to scream, because otherwise nobody will hear you. Right? So I know, luckily I don't have to say all of the numbers. Thank you very much for that. I'm here for the inspiration confetti. There is one little thing what one of my mentors always told me when I realized this is a big, hard task to do, and will I ever be able to do that, because yes, it's hard, and yes, it's frustrating. And he answered and he said, look, the person who moved an entire mountain started with the little stones, and every time I get to the point where I don't know how to go further, I'll just pick up a little stone. So congratulations to you all, and we will move the mountain together. Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa Lang. So now we are coming to the ceremony, and we will have several winners. So there are 2 categories. One category is best projects, so Jens will start with this, and I will continue with the category best ideas. And in each category we have 3 winners and an additional People Choice Award. So, yes.
Well, and in the category Best Projects, the People's Choice Award goes to Shahzeb Khan from India. Yeah, that's him. Congratulations. Shahzeb, einen Moment. Shahzeb lives in Bihar in India. He's 16 years old. And when he was a student, he started many different projects. And last year he had a surgery in one of his knees, and it took almost a year for the wound to heal. So he talked to his doctor and asked him, how can we make this better? Why is there no better product to help me heal my knee? And the doctor said, well, there is one, but it's quite expensive, and it doesn't really work that well. So he decided to create a better product, and it's called Swift Heal, and here is how it works.
Swift Heal is an electronic portable device created by Shahzeb as an alternative to an existing but highly expensive product that poor people in rural areas cannot afford. Swift Heal helps out in healing injury or surgery wounds swiftly. It provides protection from further getting infected and helps in recovering the wound quickly. The advantage of Swift Heal is that it is cost efficient and provides unlimited working access, while the other existing product works only for 7 days. Shahzeb's project will help people to cut costs and save the money that they would spend on hospital healthcare or on other devices.
Applause for Shahzeb. So the 3rd prize in this category goes to Naomi Denamona in Cameroon. Naomi is 20 years old. She's a very passionate electrical engineer, and to become an engineer, she had to study, and when she was studying, she could only study often by using torches and petrol lamps and candles, because there was no electricity in the place she grew up, or not on every day. And this lack of energy is a big problem in many parts of the world. And Naomi decided to address this big problem and develop an idea that actually can increase energy efficiency and save energy. And we now want to know what it's about. So this is how Clever Home works.
Clever Home is an electronic tool designed by Naomi, a young electrical engineer and entrepreneur living in Cameroon. This electronic tool provides comfort and e-control of electricity consumption. It has a home automation feature to know everywhere and at any time the state of electric equipment and to command them remotely through a smartphone. It helps to know consumption habits, to receive instant alerts straight to the phone about excessive levels of consumption compared to a predefined budget, and alarming statuses of appliances such as lights left on at abnormal hours, and to ensure safety. Naomi is convinced that women can work as good as men, especially in domains such as engineering and tech. She's determined in making an impact in these fields and inspiring other women to do the same.
So congratulations once more to Naomi. The 2nd prize in this category goes to Cheetah Kumari in India. Congratulations. Cheetah is 17 years old. She lives in Maharashtra in India, in the middle of India. and she tackles a problem which is very frequent in many parts of the world with high pollution, asthma. And asthma can kill people when they don't have an asthma pump around in time. And she started her project for a very personal reason. One of her friends died because her friend didn't have an asthma pump around. And she decided that no other precious soul should die again for such a stupid reason. And her idea is pretty, I think, intelligent and innovative. And that's how it looks like.
NSSL is an innovative startup by Cheetah that aims to provide a unique way to carry asthma inhalers. NSSL device will serve as a miniature inhaler fitted within a watch, which is easy to carry, light-weighted and effective to use. The unavailability of an asthma pump during a sudden asthma attack can be addressed by NSSL through the modification added to the wristwatch. This will help people in cases of sudden emergencies. The device will have markings to show the level of the liquid in the inhaler.
Yes, congratulations, Cheetah. And finally, the first prize, the grand prize, is going to Venoranda Kuboka from Kenya. An applause for Venoranda, please. Venoranda lives in Kenya in a small village called Limuru, which is close to Nairobi, the capital. She is 31 years old, and she's a child and youth therapist. And in her work, she witnessed high rates of teenage pregnancy, early marriage, and sexual violence. And she wants to change that. She wants to fight sexual violence. She's very engaged, motivated, and persistent in doing that. And she has developed an idea which is called waridi, which is the Swahili word for rose flower. And she will now explain, or we will now explain, how it works like.
Waridi project, implemented by Youth Changers Kenya, seeks to increase knowledge levels of key gatekeepers on sexual and gender-based violence to provide girls with practical self-defense skills, train human rights champions who report abuse cases, and to offer psychosocial support to the victims of abuse. Waridi project employs a systemic process which is innovative. It uses soccer and dance, and a leadership model that is for the youth and by the youth. It works towards achieving SDG 5 in Kenya.
Yes, congratulations, Venoranda.
Thanks a lot, Jens. And now we are coming to the next category, the category Best Ideas. So the People Choice Award goes to Kratika Cooper from India. Yeah. Applause, please. She's 19 years old and a student. And she's dealing with cardiopulmonary resuscitation, Herz-Lungen-Wiederbelebung, ja, das mal kurz zu übersetzen. And we all know that this life-saving technique is really, really important. We all know this, but who of you, and including me, really knows how it works precisely? So, and in India, this situation is even worse. So there is a huge lack of education in this case, but there is also the problem that in India, for example, doing this technique, like man is touching a woman in public, is a really big problem. So Kratika tries to change this, and here is her solution.
Kratika is a 19-year-old student that desires to use her skills to help people and to impact the field of medicine for the better. She insists that in India there is a need to spread awareness on cardiopulmonary resuscitation as a medical intervention. People should associate CPR with medical science rather than with social constructs of women and men bodies. For every minute that passes without CPR, cardiac arrest chances of survival decreases between 7% and 10%. Kratika's idea suggests that CPR should be made an integral part of education curricula so that every child knows the way to give it. Educating people will also check for gender biases, which arise in giving CPR to women, as most public places are male-dominated.
Yes. Now we are coming to the third prize winner, and this prize goes to Nima Miti from Tanzania. This is her with her project Upcyclers. She's graduated, 23 years old, and yes, she tries to address a very big problem in Tanzania because there is still an increasing number of slums and also an environmental pollution. And she tries to give more education on this, so she wants to resolve this problem while giving seminars on waste recycling that brings, at the end, positive environmental change to her community. And at the same time, she wants to reduce the employment. So here is how she's doing it.
Upcyclers' idea by Nima Miti proposes a solution to a chronic problem: poor sanitation and waste management in slum communities. Upcyclers is a social enterprise that hopes to impact the community directly by providing employment and reducing the number of slums. Tanzania reported the third highest slum growth rate in Africa. The main objective of Nima's initiative is to save lives and pay tribute to the lives lost because of diseases like typhoid and cholera. Upcyclers aims to help to achieve environmental sustainability and increasing recycling activities while educating and providing employment to the community members. Nima strongly believes that when people work hard, they can achieve anything.
Good idea. Now we are coming to the second prize winner in the category Best Idea. This goes to Omar Alia Mahmoud from Jordan, but he's living in Saudi Arabia right now. So his project is called Cardiovision, and he's 28 years old. Yeah. So, and he addresses the problem that blind people are, from time to time, are dependent on other people, as you know. And Omar Startups tries to help those people to deal with their daily life. So the film will show you how innovative glasses can enable them to live a more independent life. So the glasses are analyzing data.
An estimated 253 million people live with vision impairment. 36 million are blind, and 217 million have moderate to severe vision impairment, WHO. These numbers motivated Omar to develop Cardiovision, a pair of low-cost glasses that help the visually impaired people to practice daily activities without the need of help from others. Cardiovision includes a camera that helps to identify the objects that surround the user and especially the color of the traffic light. The information is communicated through an earpiece. The other element of the glasses is an ultrasound sensor that warns about possible obstacles. The main feature of Cardiovision is the possibility of developing the glasses so they can recognize faces and identify people.
And now we are coming to the Grand Prize, the first winner of the category Ideas. And our congratulation goes to Shadi Al-Subi, and he is here. So please come to the front. Please join us on the stage. Hello, first of all, I would come into the middle. But first of all, we need to tell you what he developed. So I will explain it a little bit. Everything fine. So, especially in remote areas with less infrastructure, such as refugee camps, there is a high need for electricity, and as well there is a big problem of plastic waste. So Shadi's startup resolves both problems at once while generating electricity by using those materials. First, we will see the video to have an idea of it.
Shadi Al-Zubi built WaterWatt to generate electricity from water flow inside pipes. During his visits to refugee camps and remote areas, Shadi noticed a high need for electricity and an increased proportion of plastic waste. He thought about a device that solved both problems in an environmentally friendly way. WaterWatt produces 600 watts to 1 kilowatt hour for 3.5 inches, twice the solar cell output, and can be used above ground or underground because it does not corrode. Up to 65% of the device will be manufactured from recycled plastic. WaterWatt will reduce the cost of electricity in homes, large buildings, pools and water parks, as well as the percentage of plastic waste.
Congratulations! Woohoo! So, and it's so nice to have you here. That is so cool. Shadi, maybe you can come here. So you already got the certificate. So all the winners will get it, of course. But you're here to receive it on stage. So, Shadi, please let us know, how far are you? So is it already, like, can I buy this system? So what's the stage? Do you have a prototype? Please let us know.
First, thank you for all. I'm very proud to be here on this stage. Thank you for organizer and this big competition. The next step is coming. I make a sample prototype about this device. And now we're looking forward to make a proof of concept for final prototype can be used in Jordan. Now I take agreement to use the device in water pipeline in the street that depend on gravity to generate electricity and take the electricity to refugee camps, because in Jordan we have many refugee camps like seit camps for Syrian refugee and can produce electricity from it.
Okay, cool. So, and you took part in the competition, and you used also the platform very frequently, I guess. So, how the Entrepreneurship Campus actually helped you to develop your idea further?
The entrepreneurship competition is like a window for world, because I connect with some people and some. Like mechanical engineering, like electrical engineering. So I learn about my information, and I prove my idea and can upgrade it by contact with some engineering in this competition. For example, I'm not good and very excellent in electricity because I am material engineering. So we contact some entrepreneur in this competition and ask about electricity and how can improve my device to generate electricity, like using a whole pack array to arrangement the magnetic, neodymium magnetic in the device. And this information is very good for me.
So the interaction with the other participants actually helped you to develop it further. And yes, but right now you told me you're more or less alone, so you're still looking for supporters, right? So if there is somebody is interested in this project and wants to support you, you are all welcome. Yes?
Thank you very much. I know I want to support to make a proof of concept because it's a very important stage.
Thanks a lot for being here. Okay, but of course, all our best wishes and congratulations one more time to everybody out there, everybody who won a prize, but also to everybody who participated in the program. And use the platform to develop the idea further. Then this is even more important than just to get a prize. Yes? Because at the end, You need to go out, and the idea need to be proved. Yes. So congratulations to everybody. We wish you all very much success for your future, that your ideas come to the road. And yeah, we're waving from Berlin. All the best. Thanks a lot.